Hey guys, Thrasher here, and we have a brand new update. Let's talk about it right now. Okay, so first up, this is a pretty small update. Let's go over to menu and then go to news and talk about the couple small changes that they're making here. We work our way down to the bottom and we go to the game update announcement. The big thing is the one at the bottom here. It says updated stock in the Sparking Metal Exchange Shop. The max number of Sparking Metals you can hold has been adjusted to 30 with the updated Sparking Metal Exchange Shop lineup. So essentially what's going to happen, and there's a little more in the news about this, is you don't lose your sparking metals when they update the shop, but the most metals you can have at one time is 30, so you can't stockpile them. That's unfortunate, whatever. And then they updated the stock in the dual coin exchange shop. The max number of dual coins you can hold has been adjusted to 5,000 with the updated dual coin exchange shop lineup. Fine, that's cool. And then they updated various events. We'll talk about the event here in a second, which I believe there's two things before that. The bug fix, this is actually related to the new Beerus event, which we're going to talk about in just a second. Certain stages in the From the Original Series, challenging a god of destruction Beerus event, we're not awarding the correct rewards or experience. A compensation will be sent upon further investigation. So they released it early this morning. There was an issue, they fixed it, and we're going to get some compensation for that. We don't know how many crystals, but hopefully a reasonable amount. I don't think it's going to be too many, 50, 100, something like that. And then we can go into the Metal Exchange Shop. So the way this has changed is you can now actually buy multi-Z power that's going to be used for many different characters. It's going to be based probably around categories, but they don't specifically say that. They're going to add some criteria. As long as the character meets the criteria, you can use it, with the exceptions being you can't use it on a Legends Limited character, so all the Legendary Finish characters. You can't use it on Shallot, and then you can't use it on event-exclusive characters. So if there's a character that's event-exclusive, make sure to get them out of that event. You will not be able to use this multi-Z power on them. And then the only other major thing to note is if you buy the Sparking Z power, you get 100. If you buy the Extreme Z power, you get 200. So let's, where's this at? And then the only other major thing, I think it says it down here somewhere, you can't use it on any character that you haven't acquired yet. So you have to have 100 Z power for a character to acquire them, and then you can start using these multi-Z powers. But that's pretty much all the major stuff there. We can back out of here. It talks about featured characters down at the bottom, but essentially there's a couple God Key characters that they've added. No one of huge interest. And then Ultra Spacetime Rush has been updated. We can go ahead and open that real quick. And the only thing they're really telling us in here is that they've reset the all of the rushes so that you can get more tickets. So it'll reset everything. You can get more tickets out of this. You get 18 Rush Limited tickets if you clear absolutely everything. And then you can do your Rush Limited summon, which actually does get you some pretty quality characters if you want to put the time in and you actually have the box to actually do it. You need some pretty insane characters to complete all of them. Like, I would say rushes 1 through 4 are not too bad, but after 4 it starts getting pretty intense if you don't have a pretty insane set of characters. So next up is the new event, and that's Beerus right here. You can get some Z power for the Yellow Extreme Beerus, which is nice if you don't have them already. And then there's 2, I believe. Let me make sure. Yeah, there's 2 new equipment items. The first one is Yes, Let's Go. It's 12.5% to strike defense, which is a little low, 15% to blast defense, which is okay, but we'd like it to be a little bit higher, and then 25% to strike attack and 10% to blast attack, which is pretty awesome. That in itself makes up for the slightly lower values in the 2 above, but it has to be a God Key and melee type. Luckily, there are a few quality characters that are God Key and melee type, so that is a very usable equipment item. I would farm a couple of those, probably just 2. I don't think you need more than 2. And then come on, let's keep this fight going. There's 12.5% to base blast defense, and then you get either 15% to strike defense or blast defense. So you can actually double up on the blast defense. I don't know if that's super powerful. I would say you probably want to split it so that way you can keep both of them higher rather than having one super high, because you do get the diminishing returns. And then you can have up to 15% to strike attack for each tag, say, in battle member. Again, as I've said this many times, for whatever reason, whenever they have one of these where it says for each tag, whatever, it is almost impossible to get it to roll high. I don't know why. That's just the way it is with that kind of slot. So outside of that one, the 2 above, really not great slots, and even 15% to strike attack is really not great. It's for God Key and Saiyan, so obviously it is usable by a fair amount of God Key characters. Maybe you want to get 1 so that way you have sort of a fail-safe for your God Key team, but chances of you actually getting a good roll on this, because you need an almost max roll in the first slot, you're going to need almost a max roll in the second slot, and then you need a max roll in the third slot. So the chances of you even getting a quality equipment out of this one, pretty pretty low. So if you want to farm one with some good rolls, go for it. I don't think you need more than one. And then the rest of this is pretty standard event battle stuff. You're going to get a title as you go through it and you complete the missions. Cool, Ruler of Destruction. And we can back out of here, and I believe the last major thing that we need to talk about is the summon. Now, here's the thing. This is a summon that you have to pretty much pay money for. Let's go into it real quick. If you pay money, you're going to get these silver tickets, and you're also going to get, I believe, 1 gold ticket. And you can go look at the prices and stuff, but the thing is, there's really only like 1 or 2 quality characters in either of these. I think this one has the cheat coup, and it's got the father-son Kamehameha Gohan, and basically the same up here. This is obviously a guaranteed sparking unit. The thing is, it costs money, and we have the Super Saiyan 4 Christmas banners coming out in probably like 3 or 4 days, maybe a little bit longer than that. I don't think it's worth it at all to spend any money on this. This is a 1-star Dragon Ball banner. It's a trap. Don't spend money. Wait for Christmas. It's no more than a week away. There's no reason to be spending right now. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys think I missed anything, throw it down below. If you think the changes to the sparking metal system where you can keep them but you can only have 30 at a time are an actual quality change to deal with the new limit break system, I don't think it is, but you guys let me know down below, and hopefully they keep changing it. If you guys like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.